And remember, you motherfuckers asked for this, not me. Okay, so everybody wanted a YouTube channel to see how we repair shit, so here's what we got. First one on the block, we got this car here, crashed at Chili Bowl. If you look at it, stand everything up here, you can see everything's pushed over to the right side of the car. Broke right here, pretty kinked up. So when you stand the car on the end, it tells you pretty much everything you need to know about the car, which direction it's going. So on top of getting the frame rail straightened out here, probably our first step is going to go from diagonally over there up to the right front corner here and try to get the whole front end over as an assembly first. We'll see how it goes. Fuck yeah, if you're gonna fix something, this here's the motherfucker you're gonna fix it with. Everything you ever need is gonna be right here on the old crash cart. So what we got the front end pushed back over here. We got the frame sitting flat again. As the thing goes back over, as the car goes back over, it stretches out the left side again, which straightens all that stuff out, takes the hump out of it. Usually, like working on Molly, you generally have to go, if you're over an inch this way, you need to go 3 inches back the other way to get it to stay, to stretch the material past the shield where it'll hold the shape again. So generally, you go 2 or 3 times as much, you know, to get it back square. So when you release it here, you see we went back pretty much about halfway to square one. So what we need to do now, since this bottom rail is starting to break in half, just to get everything to kind of hold together. That'll keep it from stretching apart. Otherwise, the more we push on this, it'll just keep opening up that opening over there. So we'll get it to hold together here. Okay, so we're kind of pretty square left to right again. But there's still a good hump right here in the down tube. Okay, so we're pretty well straight left to right now. We'll just do a quick measurement. So like that corner there, call it a long 49. This one here, we'll call it 49 and a long quarter. So we're about a 1/4 inch long diagonally this way, and most likely our length is coming from the front end being a little bit forward due to the rail being broke. So overall, I think we're pretty good left to right. But we do have a pretty good sized hump right there in the down tube. So we'll need to take and go from here to here and get this front end back down right here in this section again. So we're humped up just a little bit right there. We was able to get the low spot out of the down tube, but we're humped up just a little bit right here now. That's really a pretty easy fix now. So piece of half round tubing in there just to keep it from collapsing the main down tube here when we put it in there. Kind of doubles up the wall thickness on it. Now we got everything heading pretty much in the right direction, but the down tube's still bowed in just a little bit right here. So we'll grab it up here at the top, we'll grab it at the bottom, and we'll give it a little bit of push right here and see if we can take that out. Pretty well dead on now. Okay, so we're fairly straight again, but there is a slight curve right here. So we'll grab it up there and back in here somewhere. Push this in. When we push that in, that should bring the front end back over. And then when we X out from left to right across the front end, we should have even measurements again. So we over pushed it too far a little bit to the left, so we have to come back to the right a little bit. Motor upright to the corner here, 49 3/4. Motor upright to the corner, a short 49 3/4. So we're basically back square again. Ready, we'll cut the bottom rail out of it now. We saved the down tube. The front cross is all good. There's no snake or anything in the front cross. So basically we're just gonna cut the left front bottom rail out, replace it from the motor plate all the way up to the front of the car, and we're good to go.